It's already afternoon, so warm good afternoon to everyone present over here, to all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. It gives me immense pleasure and also privilege to be part of this World Education Summit. So after Smita ma'am, Subodh sir and Nidhi Chaudhary ma'am have presented, uh, it really feels good to be part of the gang now, or the team. So I would like to begin my speech with Malala Yousafzai's quote, which says, "One child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world." And today we can change everything just by education. And today we all are here because we have embraced education, which has given us the power and the wings to be part of the system and to be who we are. And coming back to our education system, so I would be liking to tell it how we have moved on from pre-Vedic times when the education was basically focused on emancipation of human, and then to the Anglo vernacular education, which was introduced by the British system, which basically was to promote the British values for their own benefits, wherein they wanted Indian government servants just to fulfill their basic clerical or the lower staff, because quite then it was very expensive to bring back their own staff from the England. So they wanted someone Indian in blood and color, but English in taste. But this system of education, it almost tried to create a oasis wherein they just wanted a smaller part of the Indians who would be able to promote their ideas and beliefs about independence, or about who could promote the British values. And coming to the present era wherein our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has introduced National Education Policy 2020 for the holistic development of a child, and which Smita ma'am has explained in brief, in detail. So we have here a 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 model, wherein we have a foundation stage for the 5 years, and then we have the preparatory stage for 3 years, and then middle school for the 3 years, and finally secondary stage for the 4 years. So, and Karnataka was the first state to implement or to pass the guidelines for the National Education Policy in 2021. When still in the part of implementing procedure, we are yet to complete it. And with respect to the expenditure on education, if you look at our nation, we spend around 2.9% of our GDP, while the countries like US, who spend around 6%, and UK around 4%, 4.9% of their budget on education. So we still have a long way to go. And with respect to Karnataka, we spend around 15% of our budget on education. So that comes up to around 7,700 crores. And we have around teacher ratio of 1:26. And some of the unique initiatives which we have taken up in Karnataka, which I would like to brief, is first and foremost thing, we are trying to focus on the infrastructure. So how can we improve the infrastructure of a school, starting from its school compound to school building, benches, toilet, to the playground. So in the district from where I come, so we have diverted this NAREGA funds. So NAREGA funds have been utilized to saturate the infrastructure of the schools. Around 13,000 schools have come up with new compound walls, synthetic sports mat, then we have toilets, because it was found in one of the study that around 25% of the girls especially, they would drop out of the schools after they reach their maturity period, just because they didn't have toilets wherein they could go and use it. So here we were trying to focus on providing toilets, 2 separate toilets, that is for the girls and the boys. So we have even got them painted with pink and blue color, just to give an idea about the toilets. And then we have this Nali Kali. So in government schools, especially for the children from 3 to 6 years, so we have started the concept of Nali Kali, making the learning very joyful. So every Saturday, it is like we have an activity day, wherein students are taken to a room. They're made use of the various teaching aids, starting from stones, leaves, to tree trunks, then balls. So giving them various concepts of mathematics, science, with respect to the real life examples. And at the beginning of every academic year, So we have remedial course or the bridge course, where in the first 1 month of the academic year, we provide the foundation with respect to the previous year education. Like a third standard student will be given course on first and second standard classes. So this, we do it very seriously for every first month of our education year. And then in order to retain the students in the schools, so we have midday meal scheme. Of course, it was first started by the Tamil Nadu government, and then Karnataka government implemented it. And finally, everywhere across the India, this scheme was implemented. So we have here even Kshira Bhagya Yojana, wherein we provide milk and also eggs. So earlier only 2 eggs were given to students. Now we give 6 days eggs. And we would really like to thank the Azim Premji Foundation, who have come forward and who have cooperated in providing around almost 1,500 crores to government of Karnataka. So along with eggs, we also have started Ragi malt in the recent times. So we also have breakfast, lunch, which has almost shown that the retention of the children in the school has increased, not just during the school days, even during the summer holidays, we provide the breakfast and lunch, so that students really don't have to suffer at homes. And then the favorite part of going to school is wherein you get school bags, books every year with the new books. So we provide free books, bags, and socks, cycles, shoes. And then this last 2-3 months back, we have started one more thing called reducing school bag weight. So our syllabus has been divided into 2 parts, pre-midterm and post-midterm, and the books also have been divided. So we make sure that some of the books are kept in the school, and just very few books are sent back home. And every 3rd Saturday in a month, we have no bag day. So student doesn't get any bag to the school. So they just come and enjoy this process of learning. So I used to remember in our school days when our school bags were more heavier than, I think, us are almost half of the, 3/4 of the weight of a student. So now we have come up with this policy of no school, no bag day. And then we have students achievement tracking system. It's called SAT system. So in this SAT system, the progress of every student has been recorded, starting from the attendance to the school marks, and complete, it's like a progress report card of a child. And here again we can divide our school education into 2 things, like one is at the rural area and urban area. So in the rural area, our principal secretary ma'am, RDPR, Uma Mahadevan ma'am, so she started this unique initiative of transforming panchayat libraries into learning centers. So here TCS has come forward, Kalike Trust TCS, which has coordinated with Karnataka government, wherein our basic aim was that rural children should not be left behind. And I have a small video which you can play it. It's called Oduva Belaku. So yeah, please.
Heartwarming visuals from rural areas of
Volume,
Karnataka.
please.
Anganwadi kids flipping through picture books, children experimenting with science kits, children coding on Scratch, young adults having better and easy access to expensive books for preparations for competitive examinations, students thriving well in sports with having access to complementary learning aids, a visually challenged child getting the joy of reading, and many more have been possible because of Oduva Belaku, a novel and innovative initiative of Rural Development and Panchayat Raj Department, Government of Karnataka. It all began with the transfer of 5,623 libraries established in Gram Panchayats to Rural Development and Panchayat Raj Department in 2019. These were part of a larger network of libraries by the Department of Public Libraries under the Karnataka Public Libraries Act of 1965. In order to bridge the learning gap for rural children during COVID-19, Oduva Belaku, the Light of Reading, was launched across Karnataka during the peak of COVID-19 pandemic when reopening of schools were deferred.
ಆ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ತುಂಬ ನಮಗೆ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣವನ್ನು ಒದಗಿಸಬೇಕು. ಶಿಕ್ಷಣವನ್ನು ಒದಗಿಸಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬ ಆ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇತ್ತು.
To revive rural public libraries, help children stay connected to reading and build a library culture within communities. It is a development intervention which is aiding the public service delivery become more responsive and provide many other direct and indirect benefits. Rural public libraries have become citizen and child-centric by offering a variety of relevant reading products and services such as science kits, career guidance for children, and the physical space has been re-energized, reorganized to make it attractive for citizens to use. Impact of the project as on 17/11/2022. Rural Development and Panchayat Raj Department will be starting 339 new libraries. Number of libraries revived 3,639. Number of children enrolled 22,87,311. Number of digital libraries 3,553. Number of libraries identified for beacon libraries 509. Number of beacon libraries established 139. Number of books collected 11.85 lakhs. To catch up with digital era, the digital infrastructure is being installed in each libraries. An extensive book donation drive played crucial role in reaching this program to each citizen irrespective of urban and rural area. Inclusivity is an integral part of this program. Hence, children between age group of 6 to 18 years were provided with free library membership. Department collaborated with many organizations to expand the variety of programs, ensure coverage and reach all students. Libraries are maintained as active learning spaces through a variety of programs. Librarians are given extensive training to continue to engage children. Access to information is the bedrock of democracy. Rural public libraries are being repositioned as Gram Panchayat libraries and information centers to bridge the information asymmetry among the citizens. The vital magic of Oduva Belaku has made rural public libraries in Karnataka as intergenerational community spaces.
Yes, so that was a wonderful video about the Oduva Belaku. And since we have started this program, it's almost been 3 years, so the numbers have doubled. This report is as of 2022. So through these libraries, the children have started going 1 hour before the school and 1 hour after the school. They've started reading outside the curriculum. And we have given membership cards to almost now around 30 lakhs students, and from age of 6 to 18 years of students, they can take the books even home. So we started creating this atmosphere of library in the rural areas. And not just it's a place of holding the books, but also we have interactive components. As you were seeing, we have science activities, we have training for competitive examinations, then we have career counseling, then we have letter writing, and we also have created most of the libraries into digital libraries. And we also have seen the role of children in the Gram Sabhas. So we also have Gram Sabha in children-friendly Gram Sabhas in rural areas, when the children come together and they discuss the issues in their villages. And so this was at the rural level. And then at the urban level, so as part of Smart City in Tumakuru, we have taken various projects. So one of the major project is our city central library. So here we have around 400 students right now, so who spend their time even weekends also. We find the library to be full even on weekends, holidays, public holidays. So we have variety of readers there, starting from the newspaper readers, which has aged people to the young children. So students, after their school hours, they come to the library, and some of them learn the language also. They sit in front of computer and they start hearing to the pronunciations, or they start googling the concepts which they have read in the class and which they have not understood. And then we have students preparing for the UPSC and KPSC, and then we have Braille also. So we have even a child friendly library. We get week we have one school visiting our library for at least 1 hour. And so here we have constructed, a library at the heart of the city. And along with that, we have provided smart classrooms. So in the government school, we have, especially it's a girls school, we have at the heart of the city next to the library. So we have provided science labs with respect to physics, chemistry and biology lab, which are equivalent to any private labs. This is for the 11th and 12th standard students. So, and after these labs and infrastructures were created, we have seen increase in enrollment of children into government colleges, which is quite the opposite. If you see, we have after 10th standard, most of them, they fly to the private colleges. We call college in Karnataka. So it started enrolling in this college. It's called Empress Girls College. And the results also have been phenomenal. And so I have one more video of what Smart City Tumakuru has done with respect to the education sector in the city. So this is a central library which I was referring to. This is a heritage building and this is the present building. This is an auditorium which can seat around 500 students, and then so we have created this revenue model so that the library can sustain itself for its maintenance also. Around 15 lakh books have been created into e-books in this digital library.
ನಾನು 2 ವಾರದಿಂದ ಈ ಒಂದು ನಗರ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಗ್ರಂಥಾಲಯ ತುಮಕೂರಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಬಡವರ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಉತ್ತಮ ಗುಣಮಟ್ಟದ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧಾತ್ಮಕ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಗೆ ತಯಾರಾಗುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೌಕರ್ಯವನ್ನು ಈ ಒಂದು ಗ್ರಂಥಾಲಯ ಕಲ್ಪಿಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ನಾವು ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮೂಲಕ ನಾನು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಡವರ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಈ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸೌಲಭ್ಯವನ್ನು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅಂತ ಈ ಮೂಲಕ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
It's the same situation on every day. Starting from morning, earlier we started at 10 o'clock. We used to start at 10 o'clock, end by 5 o'clock. Now we have extended from 8 to 7 in the evening. And this is the children's section.
My school name is Smart City. I love the Tumakuru Library Kids section.
So this was a small glimpse of what we are doing, and we also have started with a pilot project of learning management system, wherein we are trying to track the progress of every child on a day-to-day basis. So we are utilizing AI tools to give us a real-time data on how the student is able to understand things, and it provides feedback to teachers wherein where they can work on which concept they can work on. So right now we have started this in 5 government schools, and very soon we'll be able to get the result of this, and after this we are planning to present this report to the state government of Karnataka so that it can be implemented all over Karnataka. And I'm really thankful to be part of this event. It was it was wonderful interacting with the seniors and with various people, common minds who have come together to this event. And thank you, Elets, for giving this opportunity. Thank you.